Hi people, today we're going to be talking about this book, Bring Me Your Midnight by Rachel Griffin. And I have to say, I love this first edition because when you remove the cover, I love it. I mean, how fantastic this one is. And also there's lots of surprise inside. Yeah, I'm going to show everything. You have this amazing map, and also you have these beautiful illustrations here that makes lots of sense when you are reading the book and finish the book. Well, I have loved her previous two books. I love how she portrays witches and the different insights in different witchery things, so to speak. And in this one, we are going to find this collective where they're living in this island, and they kind of depend on the mainland because there's this group of witches and they're selling things that are magic, magic teas, magic perfumes, magic different things, and the mainland are going to use this ferry to go to the island and to get the goodies, and then they go back to the island. So it's like this commercial place where you go, but you don't stay over, you don't mingle with the witches over there. It's like there's this kind of service and demand kind of thing going on. And when you began reading, you discover our main character, Tana, which I love from the very first page, because she's supposed to be working at her family shop, but instead she is lost in the sea because she loves these quiet moments. She loves going underwater and blotting out all the sun, all the people, and being herself, present, center, because everyone is expecting great things from her. Namely, she's going to be marrying this guy from the mainland, so she's going to be the one to secure this stable relationship between which island? It's not called that, but and the mainland. So she's always been destined to have this marriage with this guy, and she feels like conform with that. But when you began reading the book, you see that she wants to be more, that she wants to be able to have her own voice. But she loves her island, she loves her people, and she loves their way of living. So she's going to sacrifice everything, and she doesn't see it exactly as a sacrifice. She sees it as something that she feels like she wants to do. But she's going to be meeting someone who's going to bring lots of questions to her life, and this someone is a guy called Wolfe, and it seems like he has the ability of using this high magic, which they call dark magic, which apparently has been abolished. But he seems to be able to use this chanting, dark, corrupting magic, and he's going to present these ideas, these facts to Tana, and she's going to begin questioning all her way of living and everything that she has known up until the moment that she meets him. Yeah, explained like that, it loses like all the flourish, but this book is amazing. I love this idea of having this group of witches who have renounced part of their abilities in order to be able to survive. But I think that there is a difference between truly living and surviving. And also I love to have this character who feels like she's doing the right thing by renouncing everything she wants to do, because she's, in some way, she feels like what she's doing is the right thing. And I love when she begins to question if she deserves to be able to choose her own future, even if it means endangering everyone around her. And she begins to have these eye-opening moments about magic and how it works, and why they are kind of cutting their own wings so the mainland can accept them in order, do not have the genocides repeated, so they can live in harmony. But yeah, I mean, you begin to question lots of things as you keep on reading about, are they really free? They have this island, but they cannot use their own magic as they want, and they cannot be their own persona. They have to be like subject, and it's like, but when you know the mainland, what I really love about this book is that when you met the people from the mainland, they're presented in a way that you also understand where they're coming from, why they are sort of afraid from the witches, and it all makes sense. Also, when you meet these people, this group of witches who are practicing dark magic, you understand them. So you understand everyone in this book, and it's very eye-opening because you can understand all the points of view, and it's not a spoon-feeding you about what you should be thinking, but it's presenting you different realities of different groups of people, and it's presenting you all the information, all the misconceptions, all the different, ways in which they are doing the right thing and the wrong thing, and you are left to decide for yourself, who you think is right or wrong in this case. And I love that it's not like the mainland are the evil ones or the witches are the evil ones. There is moments about that obviously, because you have these witches who are like using low magic in order to prevent to being hunted down, and you realize that this is no way of living. They have been told this story, they have been fed this way of living, and they accept it and they are content, and you can see, what I mean. And also when the people who are using dark magic are presented, you can understand wanting to be able to use all your powers and how it works with nature, and how not being able to use everything, it's affecting the world surrounding the low witches or whatever, low magic witches, or whatever you want to call them. What I did love most is the way in which Rachel Griffin has described these moments in which Tana is presented with new information that she knew nothing about, and how all this information makes her question her way of living and all the things that she has been told up until now. But also what I love most is when she begins to uncover truths. As I said, it's like there is no an evil character. It's like, as I said, everyone has the reasons, and everyone, it makes sense. Yeah, let's just say you can accept it or not. You can decide that maybe they are trying to clip the wings of a bunch of people because they are afraid of the things that they don't know or they cannot understand. But also you understand where everyone is coming from in this book, and this is amazing. And I did love these moments between Wolfe and Tana and the different kinds of magics interacting. And I did love when Tana begins to realize that she not only deserves much more from this life, but that she also has the ability of saying, I want this, and going after what she really wants. And I did love how much she loves the people that surrounds her family, her friends, even the island where she's living, that she puts herself into a position of sacrifice, true sacrifice, saying, as long as the people I love are okay, I don't care what happens with me. I may be happy, maybe I won't be as happy as I could be, but I love these characters, and I love how far she goes, and I love when she does whatever it is that she does. I mean, I did love this book a lot. It felt very different from the previous two, and this is something that I love because it's all the third book. She has written 3 books so far, and I love that despite the fact that all of them are about witches and about magic and about power and communion with nature and all of this, and acceptance or being persecuted by by people who don't understand magic, I love how different they are between them and how eye-opening they are about the position of people who are different, the things that you don't understand, the things that you want to kind of rein in or dominate, being your own persona, the power of friendship. I love the friendship that she has with this girl here in this book, and how real it is, even in the bad moments in which it seems that everything is going to to turn south and be destroyed. I love how real it is. And yeah, this is an amazing book. I just couldn't put it down. It's an amazing 400 pages that you are going to get lost into. I love the world building. I love the depictions of different kinds of magic. I love the mainland. I love the low magic, and I love the high magic. And I love how everyone, defends their own position, and how everyone makes sense. And obviously, I know I side with the high magic users, but you can understand everyone in this book and why everything it makes sense. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. So yeah, I do recommend this one to you like a lot. So thank you for watching. Bye.